Math Level D, Lesson 25. First, we are in our textbook. Not all of these fractions have the same bottom number. Some fractions equal whole numbers, some fractions do not. They are between whole numbers. Fraction A, what's the bottom number? 3. Can you multiply 3 by a whole number to get 7? No. So 7/3 does not equal a whole number. So you do not have to write problem A. Problem B, what's the bottom number? 9. Can you multiply 9 by a whole number to get 36? Yes. 36/9 does equal a whole number. Okay, so you are writing the problems that equal whole numbers and you are writing their answer. You are not writing the ones that do not equal whole numbers. Okay? When you're finished, we're moving on to part 2. The box tells you how to make number families for sentences that compare two things. I'll read what it says. Follow along. Some word problems have sentences that compare two things. Here's a sentence that compares two things. Ginger was 17 pounds lighter than Ted. Everybody say that sentence. Ginger was 17 pounds lighter than Ted. 17 pounds tells me the difference number. Ginger is 17 pounds lighter, so the difference between Ginger and Ted is 17. You would write 17 as the first small number in your number family. It's called the difference number. You can see the family with the 17 as the difference number. When you read the sentence without the difference number, Ginger was lighter than Ted. That number, that gives information which is the name and the big number, or the name and the bigger person. Ginger was lighter, so Ted was heavier. That means Ted is the big number and Ginger is the small number. You can see the family with two names and the difference number. 17 is the difference number. The name for the second small number is Ginger. The name for the big number is Ted. When you work with sentences that compare, you can figure out the big number by reading the sentence without the difference number. Here's another sentence. The cobra was 23 inches longer than the green snake. The cobra was 23 inches longer than the green snake. You can see that the family with the difference number. Here's the sentence without the difference number. The cobra was longer than the green snake. The part that tells the cobra is the big number. You can see the family with the names for cobra and green snake. Here's another sentence with the difference number. There were 56 fewer bugs than frogs. You can see the family with the difference number. Here's the sentence without the difference number. There are fewer bugs than frogs. You can see that the family with the names for bugs and frogs finds part 3. These are sentences that compare. The part that tells about the difference number is circled. In each sentence, when you read the rest of the sentence, it gives information about where the names go. You put them in the family, then you put the difference number as the first number in the family. I'll say sentence A. With the part for the difference number, the dog was 15 pounds lighter than the goat. All right, let's go ahead and try and say it without the difference number. The dog was lighter than the goat. All right, so if the dog was lighter than the goat, who is my big number? The goat. And then the dog is my number closest to my big number, okay? And then over here is my difference number. I'm going to write diff for short for difference, okay? So let's see. That said the dog was 15 pounds lighter than the goat. So I'm going to put 15 here. Sorry, hard to see. All right. Can't really solve these because there's only one number. We're just practicing writing them out on the number line. B. Let's go ahead and look at it. Pile R weighed 120 pounds less than pile D. Okay, so we're going to read it again without that number. Pile R weighed less than pile D. So I know that pile R weighed less, so R is my small number and D is my big number. And over here is always my difference number. What was the number that was circled? 120. So my 120 goes there. Problem C. Yeah?